Shelley Ann, congratulations on the birth of your baby.
Thank you.
How difficult has it been coming back to the sport after, having a baby?
Honestly, it's not that difficult, to be honest. I mean, it's challenging, but as an athlete and being that I've achieved so much, I like a challenge. And for me, it's about just focusing on getting back to where I need to be at this point. And so far, it has been going well. I'm looking forward to racing here in London for my 200 meters, so it's a 100 heats and a 100 final, so I'm looking forward to the experience.
This is a stadium you're very familiar with, very happy memories for you. What are your thoughts on that coming back yet again here?
Yeah, I mean, last week I was here for the World Cup games and I ran the start leg, and it was just really awesome being in the stadium and hearing the crowd cheering, and for a minute I forgot that I was even in the stadium. So to be able to come back a second time this year and just to have this race, I'm really excited about that, because this is where I had my second Olympic gold medal in the 100, so I'm really looking forward to racing here, and just the atmosphere and the crowd, I'm just excited about all of it.
Going forward, next year is a big year, World Championships. What's your plan?
My plan is pretty simple. I want to win the World Championship next year, and I think having this year as an off year, and that's this year to just get back my power and my strength and my fitness, and being competitive will definitely help getting towards that goal. I mean, for a lot of persons, they believe that having a child means your career is over and you're finished, but for me it's just the beginning, and I'm really excited about.
Surely it's not over. We just had the great Serena Williams get back into a final after going for 10 months and having a baby.
Yes, so as women, we are stronger than we know and stronger than we think. So for me, it's about just relishing this opportunity to just get back to being competitive, and I'm hungry, and I'm a lot more, my friends would say I'm mellow. I'm a lot more mellow and excited about competing and looking forward to next year.
You have to be mellow. I mean, you're a mom now. That's more important than anything else.
It is more. That's my most important job. But I'm really excited about it, and I remember being in school and I would always say I'm a student athlete, and how important it is. You're not just a student, but you're also an athlete, and trying to balance both. But now I'm a mom and also an athlete, and I'm trying to balance being both. And even though sometimes it does have its challenges, because sometimes my son is very fussy, or sometimes he wants to do this and he wants to stay up and watch Color Crew all night, and I'm like, no, I have training in the morning and stuff like that. But it's the joy of it all, and it's the experience that I love most about it, because when I get to practice, I know I have to make the most of it, because my 24 hours is different from somebody else's 24 hours, but it's also exciting, and it just makes me more energetic and more hungry and just ready for what's to come in 2019.
There are new kids on the block, obviously, in Jamaica, because Jamaica, just like America, is like a production factory. What are your thoughts on the new talent, and how you're going to fit in with them? Teach them a thing or two?
Honestly, since I've started running competitively in 2008, every year there's always new athletes coming, and it's just the beauty of the sport. You have persons rising, and they're coming, and that's good. It's a good thing. It's good for the competitiveness of the sport. It's good that other athletes are pushing the barrier and making it more challenging and more rewarding. And there's this thing in Jamaica where I always said that even though I'm here and I've experienced this many times and I'm still going for it, there's this saying that we say, so the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory.
No, one step at a time. Next year, World Champs. 2020, is that achievable as well?
It's definitely achievable. I mean, I always just work a year at a time, so I'm focused on getting to 2019, and then when 2019 happens, then I think more about 2020. But 2020 is definitely in my head, and it's there, and it's something that I really want to do 100%.
Now, the sport without Usain Bolt, what are your thoughts on that? Because she's your fellow country person.
I mean, to be honest, it is what it is, but he has retired, And I definitely think there are a lot of competition going on. I'm sure the sport misses him, and I'm sure he misses the sport as well, even though I don't think he'll say he misses it, but I think he does. But at the same time, I think the athletes are doing well. I think there are some good competition going on. I'm really excited about the men's 400-meter hurdles because there are some crazy times going on. I think it's so good that we have that level of competitiveness in the sport. And I definitely think the 100-meter men, it's not really open, but you know, there are a lot of 1 and 2 athletes who are doing really fantastic times in there. And it's just what it is, you know, Usain is no longer here. We just have to deal with it, you know. We just have to, as athletes, just have to worry about yourself and raise your game and your level and just go out and to achieve and to just one day create your own legacy.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.